Hi everybody, this is Angel Arts, and I just wanted to take some time to make this video. It's a thank you video, thanking each and every one of you because earlier this month I managed to hit 7,000 subscribers, which is, again, every single time I hit a milestone, I always feel like I'm a broken record. It's so hard for me to say anything new other than thank you, and I am so humbled, and I am just so floored. I apologize if I just keep saying the exact same thing over and over again, but it's just, it's so hard to words just cannot express how appreciative I am for you guys for taking the time to hang out with me, no matter how often you actually visit the channel, no matter how often you do or don't watch my videos or my content. I just am really really appreciative. Can't talk. I'm so flabbergasted I can't talk. I'm just appreciative of any support that you've given me this entire time. When I started making Let's Play videos, I think it's been 4 years. Yeah, I think it's been about 4 years. I think I had my 4-year anniversary, Let's Play anniversary last month, early in March. I didn't even think I was going to even come close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. So the fact that I've gotten to 7,000, it just boggles my mind. But more importantly than that, I wanted to particularly say thank you for building such a positive community on this channel. I really feel like it's a very safe place. I feel like it's a place where people can comment without fear of people trolling them or going after them, because I try to be very cognizant of commenters who are being disrespectful to other people. It's a place where you can discuss your opinions and treat them as such. Knowing that even if somebody disagrees with you, that you guys will be able to, debate if you want to debate as mature adults or mature human beings. And it's okay at the end of the day if you end up just agreeing to disagree. I've seen many examples of how really strong this community has been. Many examples throughout the year, especially during, for example, the Dragon Age Season 2 campaign auditions. Just seeing everybody being so supportive and so respectful for each other just made me feel that's really what I'm mostly grateful for. It's not the number. It's not the number of people. It's the quality of people. I would much rather have far fewer subscribers, but with incredible quality of people in the community versus hundreds and hundreds and thousands or millions of subscribers and having the community be far less tight as it is now. So that's a testament to you guys. So thank you very much for that. In celebration of 7 subscribers, I wanted to do something that people have been recommending to me for actually the last couple of years, and I just never got around to giving it a try. I feel like I'm a little late to the party because I think this was a bigger thing again a few years ago, but I wanted to try to do a husband tag with, of course, my husband Colin, because I definitely would like to have Colin be a little bit more involved, like show his handsome little face around the channel a little bit more this year. And so Colin and I did our reaction to The Walking Dead, the season finale of the TV show The Walking Dead, for those of you who are fans of the show or fans of the franchise. But I thought it would be cool to do a husband tag. And for those of you who aren't familiar with what a husband tag is, basically down in the comments, put down a question that you want to ask of Colin about me, I guess. And really, the question, just to be fair, I think the question, can be asked for both of us. Like a question, to Colin about me, and a question to me about Colin. Like, for example, here's just an example. Is like, what is your husband's favorite food, or what is your husband's favorite TV show, or something. And the idea is, to try to see if you can stump them, if you can stump either Colin or myself from correctly knowing the answer to a question about our spouse, about the other person. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a question specifically to stump each other. If there's just a question that you want both of us to answer, either individually or together as a couple, like if there's an advice question, I'm not sure if we're necessarily like the best at giving advice, because we've been married for a year, almost a year now, and we've been together. I mean, we've been together a few more years beyond that. But yeah, I mean, just really anything at all that you want to ask him or I, or both of us. I mean, both of us. That's I'm really keeping it very open. So just put down in the comments, whatever question you want to ask for the husband tag, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. As far as an update for the channel about what's coming up, so for those of you who are into the tabletop gaming portion of my channel, Dragon Age Season 2 is in full force. We just had our Session 0 a few weeks ago, and we're about to record our first session for Dragon Age Season 2 2 weekends from now. I'm super excited for that. Meanwhile, we're closing out the Mass Effect tabletop campaign. I released the final session video just a few days ago, and then this weekend I'm hoping to be able to release the epilogue so that we can actually close out that campaign and bring on the new campaign, which I'm super excited about. As for video games, I believe as of this recording I should have released the latest Earthbound VA Let's Play Earthbound. If not, you should see it very soon, but I'm pretty sure it should be released by the time I post this video. Yes, the Colin romance, the Dragon Age Inquisition Let's Replay, where we're romancing Cullen, is going to be continuing, so don't worry about that. Trine 3 is probably going to be in the mix in there, so I get to do a little bit of co-op with Jace and Riz Grestar again. I am going to be playing Valiant Hearts. So far I've been thoroughly enjoying the game. I'm only about 2.5 hours in, and I'm really loving it. So I was told to be prepared for the feels, and I can see this being a game with feels. I'm just getting ready for that. So looking forward to that if you like those kind of games. Other games that I'm highly considering, there are some Otome games that I'm definitely looking forward to playing. The dating sims games, you guys know how much of a guilty pleasure romancy things are to me, and so the dating sims are something that I particularly have a lot of fun with. So some of the ones that I'm looking at right now and doing is Mystic Destinies, Serendipity of Aeons. I'm looking at Great Personality Guardians, and of course the sequel to Seduce Me, Otome, which is coming out relatively soon, in a few months I think, if I remember correctly. So there are a lot of those kind of games, and also Starfighter Eclipse, I think, is sort of a dating sim kind of thing. So expect some of those games to come out soon. I'm also debating doing a Let's Play of Stardew Valley, because I'm a big fan of Harvest Moon. I only actually played the first Harvest Moon, the very first one, and it was one of those games where I know that I would have loved to have played the many other Harvest Moon games that came after that, but I just never got around to being able to play them, and I've heard some really good things about Stardew Valley, so that's another game that I might be playing in the near future. So those are just a handful of games that I'm thinking about playing in the near future. I also am very much seriously considering doing a Let's Play of Mass Effect 1 and 2 to get ready for Andromeda, because I kind of thought it would be nice to have the complete original Mass Effect trilogy, you know, played through and recorded in my channel before Andromeda comes out. And there's two things I could do, and I guess I wanted to ask for your input, what you guys think. Obviously, what I could do is to reenact Clive Shepard's story, and just do everything through Mass Effect 1 and 2 that he did, so that it would seamlessly fit with my Mass Effect 3 Let's Play. And doing that, of course, is very fitting, considering how, you know, I'm celebrating my 4 years of my Let's channel being, you know, heavily involved with Let's Plays, and Clive's story was the very first Let's Play that I did. So, of course, the obvious thing to do would be to complete his story. The other option is to completely play a totally different Shepard from in Mass Effect 1 and 2, who romances Kaidan from the very beginning, because there are some mods that you can use in order to romance Kaidan from Mass Effect, starting from Mass Effect 1 as a male Shepard all the way through 3. I could do that, just so that things are a little bit fresher. But, you know, because I know a lot of people were really disappointed that I didn't romance Kaidan in my Mass Effect gay Let's Play, so this might give an opportunity to, you know, cater more to those people who are big, giant Kaidan fans. Then, of course, the question becomes, well, which Shepard do I end up using moving forward with Andromeda? That's the part where it gets a little dicey as well. I don't know. So I don't know if you guys have any thoughts about that or any suggestions. Put them down in the comments too. I would love to hear what your feelings are on that, just to get a little bit of feedback. So, okay. So I guess to close, I'd like to do some shout outs to several people. And just because I don't, you know, provide your name, it doesn't mean, of course, that I don't appreciate you as a viewer. It's just that these are just some select people that, you know, I happen to notice and really thought deserve some extra recognition. So let's start with a bunch of shout outs for some of the awesome art that people have been giving me. That's one of my favorite things to get from viewers is art, because I am so envious of anyone who has remotely any artistic talent, because I would love to be able to draw, you know, many of the characters in the stories that I Let's Play or Game Master. I would love to draw them, but my drawing capability is just next to non-existent, and even if I did have some decent drawing ability, I don't really have like a pad or anything. I feel like it'd be so much easier to draw with your hand than it is with your mouse, and I just don't have the equipment for that anyway. Probably because I don't have the artistic talent for it, so therefore why would I buy the equipment? But anyway, so I wanted to recognize Alexandra. You've probably seen her on my channel a few times. She dressed up as Sarah during the Walking Dead Season 2 Let's Talk. She also was the one who named my current Inquisitor, Elune. But she drew this really awesome art of Dorian and Cole and art. Very adorable picture, so thank you, Alexander, for that. Flighty Boat also made an amazing picture of Inquisitor Adar, Art Adar, which matched the style of the, I guess, epilogue slides of Dragon Age Inquisition Trespasser DLC. Beautiful work there, Flighty Boat, thank you. Next we have a bunch of Fallout 4 drawings, which I absolutely love, because I definitely loved that game, and I love my character Gabriel. Sir Cold's Buns made an awesome picture of Gabe, as well as Rudith Elwood, another picture of Gabe, which I definitely enjoy a lot. Gabriel, down to the outfit, his signature vest and white shirt. Isabel Silva. Here we go. I love Gabridi. Though I've romanced those people so hard. They are a major, one of my many, I have multiple, one of my major OTPs. And Isabel Silva did a fantastic job. I particularly, one piece of art, and this is only if anyone wants to draw it. I'm not like, it's only if anyone wants to do it. But there's one particular Fallout 4 art that I've always wanted to have, and that is a picture of Gabe and MacCready and their sons, Sean and Duncan, which is MacCready's biological son. Like, I always wanted to have a family portrait of Gabridi plus Duncan and Sean, their kids. That would be really cool. I mean, I pictured, maybe MacCready like having Duncan riding on his back or something, like a little piggyback on his shoulders, riding on his shoulders, and then Sean and Gabe doing something else equally adorable. I don't know. But that's something that's been on my wish list, and it would be really cool to have, but no pressure to anyone. Only if you have the inspiration to do so. And then Saray, I wanted to give a shout out to, because Saray drew this lovely picture of Jesse, who is my main character from Minecraft Story Mode. And I believe Saray said that another image was going to be popping up soon that involves Jesse and Lucas. So that would be absolutely amazing. Positively amazing. So yeah, love the art, guys. And I try to make it a point to post the art up on my wall as soon as I can. I'll be putting up Jesse up there shortly. So don't worry, Saray. He will be up there soon. As for other people I wanted to give a shout out, I've gotten so many awesome messages, private messages from people, and just feedback in general. Just telling me some really, really awesomely sweet and uplifting and encouraging things. So for all of you who have done that, whether it's through Facebook or whether it's through Twitter or through YouTube's, or just thank you very much. And there are just a sample of people that I wanted to give a shout out to today. Kelly Campbell is one. I don't want to actually read out loud what these people said, because I feel like I'd be tooting my own horn, and I don't want to do that. This is not about me. This is about thanking you people. So Kelly Campbell, thank you very much for that very sweet message that you sent me. Kendra Barton's just been amazingly supportive to me, and she's reached out to me a few times with some very amazing messages that just made my day. So Kendra, thank you very much for that. I have to give a special shout out to both Evan ED. Some of you might have recognized Evan as one of the people who also auditioned for my Dragon Age Season 2 campaign, and Jamie Esparza. Jamie has appeared in some of our discussions, especially the open mic hangouts with Dragon Age Inquisition, because these two people actually gifted me a game. Between Evan and Jamie, they gifted me The Longest Journey and the Dreamfall chapters, and I'm so appreciative of that. I apologize, it's so embarrassing. They gifted me the game, but I haven't had a chance to play them yet. It's definitely on my list. I definitely want to play them. I've just been, it's just busy lifetime, blah. But I definitely am trying really hard to get to those games, since you are so generous of gifting them to me. So, I just wanted to let you guys know how much I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Evan and Jamie. Elizabetta, another viewer of mine who has been with me for a while and has given me some great messages of encouragement. So thank you, Elizabeth, for that. Nina Elegant and Cleopatra25, you guys have just been awesome, incredibly active, and I'm just so glad that you guys are, that you guys are having such a great time with this community. So thank you so much for all of your feedback. Herenia Hope, same thing. Herenia also got to hang with us with our open mic hangout with Dragon Age Inquisition. So Herenia, you're just one of the sweetest people in the world. Thank you so much for all of your support. Jelmer Woobs, I want to give a shout out to, just because, again, just Jelmer, excuse me, just reached out to me, just sent me a very sweet message, which I just definitely made my day. So many thank you to you, Jelmer, if you're watching, for that. RP Gamer has been super active, the Sylph Wind has been super active, Sage Fox has been super active, Shadow Player I've seen many occasions as well. There's so many more of you, but like I said, thank you so much for all of you guys who, take the time to actually leave comments and interact through the videos. It's always a lot of fun reading through everything that you have to say and your thoughts on the games that I'm playing and the issues that we're addressing. And then one final bonus shout out to the Graduate Glint for being my 7,000th subscriber. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say for the time being, guys. Again, thank you so much, everybody, for making the last 4 years so wonderful. Here's to however many more years we'll be able to continue hanging out. So I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Until then, love yourselves, love each other.